Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Long time no see, and I am so sorry about that. I've seen your messages and comments. I'm very sorry. I was in a book slump for May, June, July, and then just now, which we're coming up to the end of August, I have read 3 books back to back, so I think I'm safe to say I'm out of the book slump, but that was real bad. And I just was in this predicament of, do I make content? I didn't know what to make content about because I thought I can't be a booktuber and read no books, so I was just really lost. But I feel like I'm finally getting back on my feet a little bit. I finally have the urge and the excitement and the desire to sit down with a book and just read a book. I feel like I was doing everything else other than reading. Don't get me wrong, I picked up a few hobbies and I haven't been depressed and stuff, I just have been in a book slump. But I think we are out the other side of that, which I'm so happy for. Today's video is going to be reading my 5-star predictions, because to get out of the book slump I read One Dark Window and 2 Twisted Crowns back to back, and then last night I read this, like, it wasn't a Christmas novella because it wasn't set at Christmas, but it was in this Christmas series. I think it's called like Snow Place like LA or something. I'll put it here. I read that last night and just whizzed through that novella, so I think it's safe to say that if I dive into my 5-star predictions I will be able to fully enjoy them and absorb myself, because I was putting them off because I thought I'm not going to enjoy it because of me. It's not you, it's me. Like, I'm in the slump, I'm not going to enjoy this. So I think safe to say it is time to dive into these. I did pick up a few random options. I feel like at this point I'm just so excited to read again that I could have picked up quite a lot of different options, and I don't think these 3 will be the TBR for this video. These are just the ones I've gravitated towards right now whilst picking them. We're going to start off with one of these. We'll see how it goes throughout the week. Fingers crossed, everybody, I'm going to be back into weekly content. Fingers crossed. But thank you for being so sweet. Thank you for 500 subscribers. That was crazy to see. Thank you so much. Genuinely, that made me so happy, considering I went a bit MIA. I was expecting to lose subscribers, not gain them, and that just makes me so grateful. But let me talk to you about these books. So these are, I have one, well, I was going to say it's a new release, but at this point, after my 3-month book slump, it is not new anymore. This is not a new book. It is Releasing 10 by Chloe Walsh. I am yet to read this. I feel like I was savouring it when I first got it, and then I fell into the book slump. But I love Chloe Walsh. I love this series. I think they read like films. They're so easy to get into. I love the characters. This one does scare me a little bit because I do not like Lizzie. It's a no from me. I know that in this, well, I assume she's going to get her character redemption, but oh, it just scares me. But I have this one. I do think it's going to be a 5-star because I think I've rated every book in The Boys of Tommen a 5-star so far. I think so. So I have this one. And I have 2 fantasy options just because I feel like at the moment I've been feeling so cozy. Like, I just want to be cozy with a book, candles on, blankets on. So I picked up a couple of fantasies. I have Spark of the Everflame, which a girl at my work read this and she said it was good, so I bought it. I like to go in blind, so I don't really know what this one is about. I don't even know the type of romantasy it is. I don't even know what the kind of powers are, if there is any magic, if there is any, I don't know. I don't know anything about this. So yeah, this one could be a 5-star because I do know within BookTok, BookTube, this one has been really popular as well, so I picked this one out. Lastly, this one's a bit rogue, but I remember before my last book haul I went on like a witchy celestial fantasy craving, obsession, I don't know, but I picked up The Unmarked Witch because I saw this on TikTok and everybody who had read it loved it. So I feel like all the witches are marked, but she's unmarked. I don't know, but I feel like this one could just, do you know, one of those like low-key indie fantasy books that actually just like are so good. I feel like this could be one of those. And now I'm not sure which one to go for out of these three because I'm excited for all of them. I might do Releasing 10 just because this one is the biggest, so this I think will take me the longest this week. But I do also fly through these, so I feel like this could be not the easiest read. Obviously if you've read Chloe Welsh you'll know these are not easy light-hearted reads, but it could be the easiest to get into. I know these characters, they feel real to me, I know what's coming. This one I think we're going to start with. So I have a little bit of time now to read and then I have work tonight. But I will just keep you updated with my thoughts on this. I just got back from work and I did spend some time reading today, which was honestly so enjoyable. I'm enjoying how the book has started. It's still in my workbook actually, but I'm enjoying how it started. I can kind of see where things are going, but enjoying it. Came home very excited to sit. I'm gonna get some candles on, I'm gonna make my room really cozy, and then I have all evening basically. I just wanted to show you that I picked up a couple of things from Sephora. Thought you might be interested. I personally love bookish vlogs that kind of have a little bit of a haul. I'm just nosy, I like seeing what people buy. But I got a birthday card from my manager. She was a cutie pie. And then I picked up a restock of my Tower 28. This facial spray has changed my skincare game. I love it. I can't go without it. I've been through 3 of these now. Repurchase every single time. And then, okay, I was only meant to go in and smell this because I'm a vanilla girly. I don't know whether you know this by now. I know this. Everybody in my life in person knows this. I love vanilla, so I was just researching some vanilla scents and this one came up. So I wanted to just go in and smell it because I saw that they had it. I smelt it, I put it on, I let it stay on my skin whilst I was looking around the shop for just having a browse. And I fell in love. It is the 7 Virtues Vanilla Woods. This smells so gorgeous, and I was actually showing my friend at work today, like I got it up on the computer, and the top note is pear, but it's vanilla, like it smells like pure vanilla, but it dries down, and it also says it's got rose in it, but I'm not a fan of rose, so I don't know where that comes in, but it dries down like vanilla caramelly, and I'm like, that'll be where it gets me. Like I love a caramel vanilla scent. So it looks like this. She is so cute. Like, are you joking? I'm obsessed. Oh, it just smells so good. I can't even tell you how good it smells. It just smells so good. Please, if you have a Sephora near you, go and give this a smell. I want your opinions on it. And I was only going to buy the little one, but they didn't have it, so I was like, okay, I'm just going to get this size. It smells so good. I'm so happy with it. I wore it today at work. I put it on after I bought it at work today. So many compliments. Oof, so good. I'm very happy with these two. gonna ignore the state of my room. Don't look, concentrate on me. I just wanted to give a little reading update with releasing 10. Why do I always think it's called redeeming 10? That's the other one, isn't it? Releasing 10. I'm going to give you an update because these books, I've said this across my channel, I've said this every time I've read one of these, they're so bingeable. Like the fact I'm on page 288 and honestly that has flown by, so I feel like I'm going to finish this book very quickly, and so I want to give you a little update just before I get too carried away. So, oh my gosh, not joking, please check trigger warnings. I am quite fortunate that I don't have any triggers, like there's nothing I need to check before I go into books, but this book has had me feeling sick whilst reading it. Like genuinely, I've had to put it down so many times to take a break from reading it because the words I'm seeing on the page are hurting my heart, and not in like the oh my god it's so sad. I'm like, this is so messed up, and it's actually disgusting to read. I want to say she's growing on me. I really was not her biggest fan in the other books, but I think that's kind of the point. I was not her biggest fan. I also didn't feel very strongly towards him in the other books, but what's his name? Hugh. I didn't feel strongly towards Hugh in the other books either. I think, I don't know, he wasn't really sidelined, but I just don't think we knew him as well. But he is the sweetest soul. I'm still kind of, so I'm nearly 300 pages in and we're still kind of at the backstory, I guess, because I know that Binding 13 takes place in 2005. We're still in 1999 at this point, I think. Yeah, so we're not even at the point where Binding 13 starts yet, so we're still getting the backstory. I feel like I needed this as like a refresh because my brain is still kind of where we're up to at Taming 7. So this takes it way back to the beginning again, and you kind of get glimpses of everything else that was going on at the time. It's just so sad, but I adore these books so much. I think the characters have so much depth. They're so sweet. I love that they're Irish. My family's Irish, so I feel like that could be why I feel so connected to this series, because they just feel so real. I remember saying this when Taming 7, when I read that one day, and I was like, how are these characters not real? I genuinely feel like these characters just feel so real. Like there's books where you're like, okay, I'm reading a book. This does not feel like reading a book. This feels like watching a film, but even then like a documentary about a school in Ireland, because oh, it's just crazy. But I am enjoying it, but I want to say that with a pinch of salt. Like I'm enjoying the parts that are cutesy and just seeing all the gang back together again, and also when they're quite young, like I think even at this point they're only 9 or 10, like they're so young, they're babies. Enjoying that. As you all know, if you've read Chloe Welsh's books, she has, everybody's got their stuff going on, to put it very, very lightly. I'm not enjoying at all the stuff that is going on in this book. Like I genuinely am finding it really, really hard to read, and I don't want to read it. And I know that when I'm gonna get upset just talking about it, I know that when everything starts being pieced together, it's gonna absolutely crush me. Oh my god, it is so messed up. It is so messed up. Like it is genuinely making me feel sick. Like I had some Jaffa cakes to eat whilst I was reading this last night, and I didn't eat them because you can't eat whilst reading stuff like that. You can't do any, it is so messed up, and it truly breaks my heart, because I think, yes, whilst this is a book, you just know that has happened to so many girls. Like so many people have gone through that. Ugh, it's disgusting. And especially off the back of what happened in Taming 7, I didn't expect this. I don't know whether I just missed a trick in the other ones, but it really threw me off. I think actually one of the clips I filmed when I was reading this had my reaction to the first time that happened, and it's just so gross. It is so gross. Oh my god. So yeah, I'm gonna continue with this because I just enjoy these books. Once again, I just feel like I go into like a trance. Like I'm so absorbed in this world. But yeah, I just thought I'd let you know. I'm enjoying it, not enjoying the parts that are really messed up, but Chloe Walsh strikes again. I swear to God, I love her books. Also, I got the American editions. Like, this book is huge. And I was looking because I think I was on like 200 pages and I was like, I have literally only read like this much. How long is it? It is over 700 pages and I love that because I feel like my one complaint with Taming 7 was that it was too short. I was like, give me more. Give me more. But we're getting a little bit more in here, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to continue this today. I'm just coming on to say that I actually don't think this book even catches up with the start of Binding 13 because I was flicking through. I think whilst I read, I like flick through these pages and it ends in like 2004. So am I left out of the loop? Is there going to be 2 books for Lizzie and Hugh? Did I not know about this? I don't know, please let me know, but I feel like it's not going to catch up with everything that we know from the other books. I didn't know this though, so just thought I'd let you know. But yeah, there was just a really, really cute scene between Lizzie and Hugh in a little cave. Very cute. I'm aware I'm still in my pyjamas. I'm just about to get changed into my work clothes, but I just wanted to give another little update. I'm now on page 460. Honestly, the biggest thing I can say at the moment is this just flies by. Like, I don't even realise how much time and how many pages I'm reading because I'm just so enthralled in it. But it's still so sad. It is still breaking my heart. There's kind of so much going on, but then also kind of not a lot at the same time. I do think this is going to be 2 books because we're not even near what happened, I think. I'm not sure all that can be done in these 200-ish pages. I don't want to tell you anything that's going to spoil anything or spoil any of the other books in the series because this is book 6, so I'm pretty deep in right now, but I'm still really enjoying it. Chloe Walsh's writing just feels so... It feels like I'm watching a film and I don't know how to word it in any other way. Maybe it's that her writing is just so easy to read, easy to digest. I think maybe the scenes that she writes just feel like you are watching it play out. And I think that's why it goes by so quickly, because it is like I'm binging a TV series. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I do think I'm probably going to finish this today. And then yeah, I'll let you know some final thoughts and we'll see if it's a 5-star read. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about it at the moment. I know this series is a 5-star series, but this book individually, I don't know, because I feel like it is quite slow paced, and I love that because obviously within the other books particularly I've been like, I wish there's more, I want to soak it up, I want more from the characters, and this has really slowed the pace down, especially compared to Taming 7. I feel like Taming 7 was short and sweet, everything happened very quickly, whereas this has been this has felt like Binding 13, like the pace of that, which I really enjoyed. But yeah, so I'll probably just come back when I've finished this, because even though this is a lot, like this is 200 pages, it's gonna fly by. So unless I have anything absolutely wild to say, then I will probably see you at the end. Ignore the wet hair. We are going to talk about Releasing 10. I finished it last night and I wanted to make sure I remembered all my thoughts. I just didn't want to film last night. So I have my thoughts here. I finished it. I was sobbing, literally crying my eyes out probably for the last at least like 150 pages they were pretty brutal. I'm gonna go over some of my notes and try not get upset again. Absolutely heartbreaking. I think as well, I didn't expect their story to be that deep and that intense. I mean, obviously it's a Boys of Tommen book, so there was going to be something, but I just think from the kind of snippets of their story that you get within the other books, I never expected it to go this deep and have these issues. Like, they were so intense. It was insane. And I think that was part of it, is that I was just so shocked at everything that was going on. I mean, I knew it kind of tied in with like the end of Taming 7, but we're not even at that point yet, so I was just really thrown off. But it is so sad. Is it the saddest book in the series? I think I definitely not related more to these characters, because I don't struggle with these issues, but I feel like, I don't know, like Lizzie really grew on me in this. Like, I was not a fan of this girl at all. Like, if anything, I was not looking forward to this book because I thought, I don't care about her, I don't want her to have a happy ending. But she really, you really see everything that's going on, and now is she my favourite character? Possibly. I know Hugh has made his way up the ranks. He is an incredible character. But yeah, so sad. Then, because yeah, Lizzie, I've written Lizzie was a villain for a while there. Like, this book, oof, like especially towards the end, she was a villain. And those pages were so tricky to read, because obviously you're getting both point of views. No, I'm finding it really hard to kind of tell you things without spoiling things. But the last page was so heartbreaking, so bittersweet, I just lost it. Honestly, just broke down at the last page, like the literal last page of the story. So sad, because it was just so bittersweet, and I was like, oh. And then I need the next book immediately. I need it right now. I need it because I feel like that one is going to be so much harder to read than this one. And this one was a struggle, you will have seen, like I was having to put it down and stuff. But the next one, everything's going to be coming to light. So that's going to be brutal. And then I put, without a doubt, it's a 5-star read, because it is. I cannot fault this book. I do think it was a bit slow in parts, but then I also can recognise why it needed to be slow. But I just think like the whole series is a 5-star, but this one is definitely a 5-star. I love this book, and it's gonna stick with me. That's the thing with these books, is they just stay with me. And like, I've said this so many times, but like, it sounds so silly. It's like that TikTok sound that's like, they're real to me. But like, these are, I can't process that they're not real people. I think it's because you know them so well and intimately, you learn their whole stories, everything, the dynamics between the characters. It feels like watching a documentary, so they just stay with me. And that is why I kind of wanted to give myself last night to just process all of this, just kind of sit with it. And so I haven't started reading another book yet, so we're gonna actually pick one now just after I finish this wrap up. This is a 5-star, which is very good, because if I'm reading my 5-star predictions and I got one right, very well done to me. I actually have no idea what I'm going to read next. I'm going to go and grab some options now. Picked up some options. I unmarked witch. I just feel like I'm in the mood for something witchy, potentially. So this one is still on the cards. And I have Heavenly Bodies, because celestial fantasy. I also saw one fan art of it where there was like this like black lion thing, and that sold me. Our Infinite Fates, which went really viral at one point, so I bought it and then just never read it, and I don't really know what it's about, but I remember this one was like really popular. And Wings of Blood, which I think is like a vampire academy book, maybe, potentially. Clearly I'm in the mood for a fantasy. I think I'm gonna go for Heavenly Bodies. I don't know why. I just feel like
I want to read this. I'm going to go and start Heavenly Bodies. We're going to give this a go. Is it just me or is the font really big? Maybe not. But yeah, I'm going to go start this one. I will give you an update maybe when I get to the first like 100 pages, when I kind of find my bearings. But yeah. Like now is a good time for a little check-in because I'm on chapter 12 and just here is where we've kind of covered everything in the blurbs. If I tell you what's going on now, it's not going to be spoiling anything because it is all in the blurbs. So we start off thrown in the deep end. She's kidnapped. She's been taken to this place that she didn't grow up in. We don't know what's going on, but she's got these powers. Then she goes to this other place. I'm guessing it's another kingdom. I guess it could be called that. And the king is like, I want you to kill one of the gods. They're called stars. They like rule over everybody apparently. And there's like this really evil one. And he's like, you're going to kill him. And she's like, well, he's hunting me down. What the hell? Like, and this god that they want her to kill tried to hunt her down but can't, but he successfully got her parents, so she is not happy with him. And then she's like, no, why would I do that, da, da, da. And then they're like, well, you have to or he'll just kill you anyway. So then she decides to do it, and then he's like, you'll be training with the prince. And she's like, ew, gross, don't want to train with him. However, there was a whole depiction of how handsome this man was, so yeah, so she's got these powers. She can walk in dreams, she can do something else, illusions I think, and then she has these shadows. She's a shadow wielder as well, but they're not working at the moment, so they go see this woman, try to find out why she can't do that, and she's like a fortune teller kind of vibes, and she's just told her this prophecy, which is that fall in love with the King of Stars and it will kill you both. And that is where we're up to. So I'm actually enjoying it, and I really like the way it's all described. Like the world building is so clear in my head. I'm really enjoying this at the moment. It feels like your typical romantasy setting, but I also liked that there was a point where she got like, well, these men were trying to assault her, and then she was like, don't you think this is a bit cliche? And I was like, I like that. It's like nearly breaking the fourth wall of like the writer knows this is a cliche scene, so that's telling me this is going to be better than the usual romantasies. Plan for the rest of the day is listen to cozy R&B, finish this, I might go make another coffee, and yeah, I will update you whenever I next have something to say. I am now 200 pages in. Oh my god, this man, their flirting is so good. Like, I'm eating this up. I am obsessed with this man. Oh my god, like I've actually like dog-eared some of my favourite things he said. I won't repeat them, but this man, oof, girl, who is she? This woman knows how to write men. I swear to God. Oh my god, I am loving this. It's definitely picked up. We're now into like the drama. I'm eating this up. Like, this is such a good book to get lost in. Like, I'm watching the sunset and it doesn't feel like any time is passing because I'm just so lost in this book. Oh, it is so good. I love these characters. I love their dynamic. I love that, like, I mean, he kind of started out as an enemy, but he's just off this man. Damn. So good. Loving it. Love. I just thought I would give you a little update. I think by tomorrow I will have finished it, but I just want to snip in here and say I am loving this book. It's flying by because I'm just so entranced in the story. So much stuff has just happened since my last update. I literally could not put it down. It's insane. It all happened right after I updated you, but this is so good. I feel like the characters have so much depth, but I also they're really likable at the same time. I love the writing. It's not difficult to read, but it's also not too simple. I feel like it's just well written. Everything is in detail. Like, I've got no problem imagining the world, imagining what people look like, seeing what's going on in my head. I feel like, oh, it's just so good. I'm really having a great time reading this. I think it could very well be a 5-star read, which would be crazy to get to in this video, but with the way things are going, I'll tell you what though, if it's not a 5-star, I definitely need to pick up the second one, because I know this is a duology, I think. I feel like there's a second one, but I don't feel like I've seen it in the shop, so if that is unavailable to me, I'm going to be so annoyed. But I'm really enjoying it. I'm actually on page 303 now, and I think it's about 500 pages, so I'm over halfway, and I know I'm just going to speed through the rest of it. It will just be a case of whether I want to sleep or stay up and binge it, which could be an option, but I do want to head in the shower and just wind down for the evening, because I can't, like, do you know when you wear your makeup for so long it just, like, you can feel it on your face? That's the state I'm in. Plus I need to redo these curls because the new week starts tomorrow and I like to do my hair once a week, so I just wanted to tell you that I love it. I'm loving this book, and I can't believe I put off reading it for so long. Like, I was aware of this book, it was on my TBR before it got published, like, do you know, like when it was indie published. I remember the cover because I really wanted to read it, and I just put it off and off. So annoyed. But yeah, really loving this. I have finished Heavenly Bodies. Oh my gosh, this book. The last like 50-ish pages of this book were wild. That took a plot twist I never could have even expected, but I loved this book. Absolutely loved it. Also, I was so annoyed because I did look up just before I did my last little stretch of reading whether the next one is out, and it doesn't come out until November, which is so annoying because these were like indie published before, and I know people have read the second one, and I absolutely need to find out what happens because they've set up what the plot is going to be, and that is going to be so interesting watching all that unfold. So I need the second one at the day it comes out. I might even pre-order it. I adored this so much. I found the plot so interesting and also so original. Like, I feel like I'm at the point now in my reading journey where I've read so many romanticides that they all kind of feel the same, especially the ones that aren't too original, whereas this one has really stuck out to me. Same as One Dark Window when I read that duology. They just were so different and new. Loved this so much. I love Enzo so much. He's possibly a new book boyfriend of mine. I will be thinking about some of the things he said in this book for a long while. And yeah, the ending was wild though. Like, I actually almost feel a bit confused because so much happened in the last 50 pages, and I really hope what actually happened didn't happen, but I loved it. I think I actually am going to give it 5 stars. I've got the 5-star feeling. I would recommend this book to everybody. I would reread it. I loved the characters, I loved the plot, I loved the world building. I didn't have any point where I thought, oh, the writing, because sometimes if it's written really badly I get like thrown off and I start noticing it. Didn't have any issues like that. The woman who wrote this is actually gorgeous. Look at her. She is gorgeous, which was nice. I mean, you don't rate a book off that, but I just thought I'd make note of it. But yeah, absolutely loved it. So I've managed to find 2 5-star reads this week, which is very, very impressive, and a absolutely fantastic start to getting back into content again. So I'm very, very happy. But yeah, that just about wraps up this video. I really hope you enjoyed. I definitely did. I'm very glad that I'm out of this reading slump and I can finally get back into reading. Let me know your most recent 5-star read that you read. I would love to know. I always am taking book recommendations. Let me know anything that needs to be bumped up my TBR immediately. Thank you so much for watching, and I will speak to you very, very soon.